Alright, let's go again. Wait, right, fixing the overlay. There we go. Happy change colors, so he's red now. And he's leading this best of 3, 1-0. And if he manages to win this game now as well, he will actually be in the grand finals already. And the rest of the grid, it's back to UD Night Cup, as usual. So, Foggy 1-0 against Lucifer so far. Let's see if he can advance there. Check is waiting in semifinals already for either Foggy or Lucifer. And this map could already be the deciding map for Happy to advance into the grand finals, or for Sonic to start a comeback. Nomad Isles was Sonic's map of choice here, after losing the first map. So let's see what he can make out of it, and we could see a Warden here. Warden is actually quite likely on this map, and this matchup, and there we go, it's the Warden, guys. That's some fancy stuff here. Okay, I'll stop. But that could be really, really interesting now. Because we're not gonna be seeing the standard Demon Hunter kind of stuff. We're gonna be seeing the Warden. I think the last time that I've seen Sonic play Warden on this map against UD, he just completely got dumpstered. But let's hope that's not the case this time. Because I think the last time he just wasn't able to get like any Warden level at all. Thing is that Happy actually has the perfect spawn position to be able to get a proper harass onto this Mercamp right from the start. For those wondering, Sonic built his Agent of War here so the Acolyte wouldn't be able to trigger the creeps onto the Agent of War early on while it's still building the Archer. And Sonic not even starting the creep yet, he knows that this is probably more like suicide. And Happy, well now he actually is pulling the creep. Shell striking the Acolyte to get rid of it, but Happy, he's already committing quite heavily to this. He's sending 3 Lumberghouls already, so that will be delaying his attack by quite a bit, but that will make this push really damn strong. And Sonic now pulling the green spot as well. He's gonna lose his engine of, oh my god. That's the thing about Nomad Isles, the Mercamp is so hard to creep. Even for Night Elf. Yes, that's actually the case. And especially because of the green spot here that can be pulled onto your Ancient of War as well. Just makes this so hard, and Sonic, when playing Warden, losing your Ancient of War so early on already is really a big deal. Because he has to get those hero levels on the Warden, else she will just get heavily outtraded. Gets one ghoul picked off though, that's nice, and keep in mind Happy's tech is quite heavily delayed. And there's the second Ancient of War to creep this out to at least get to level 2. Unless Happy manages to seal something there. But so far this is looking really damn good for Happy again. Tech already coming in for Sonic on only 2 Moonwells. It's actually rather risky, honestly. If Happy would just pull all of his ghouls now, he would even have a good chance at completely ending the game, I think. Well, then again, Sonic could get Troll Berserker to help against that, but anyway, let's see. DK even got boots now, since he doesn't have Aura first. Instead he went for Coil first, since there's no mana burn. And what is Sonic doing with his Warden? Oh no, it's Sonic messing up a bit. And I don't know, it just feels like Nomad Isles is such a risk to take. As Night Elf versus UD, or also especially as a human. Because that Mercamp is just so hard to creep, and it can really just cost you the game early on by losing your Ancient of War, or getting the green spot triggered onto you as well while creeping it by a ghoul triggering it, or whatever else. Sonic, I think he did it himself though by accident earlier. But now he should at least be able to secure this creep spot for the level 2. On the Warden, the question is that really gonna be good enough? Happy actually lost a ghoul while creeping this, so he messed up a little bit there. That's still quite fine, I guess. And Happy able to secure the Gnoll Warden here as well, so it's a level 2 DK. Warden got boots now as well, but DK is now even faster with his Aura together with the boots. And he also has the bonus HP regeneration. Nicely done by Sonic to not give Happy a good chance of actually stealing the creep here with the coil. I think Happy still barely had vision because of the skeleton that just died here. That's how he could still coil. But now, playing Warden against DK with both being on the same experience count, basically, is usually never a good thing for the Warden player. And Happy now even has an easier time creeping, I guess. Then again, Sonik moving the Ancient 4 over to the Goblin Lab. As soon as that one arrives there, he will be able to completely creep this, which will be the level 3 for the Warden. But still, so far it's looking quite good for Happy. He actually is really low on gold though, because he invests into boots, he invests into healing potion and dust as well. So I think what he's gonna do now is, oh, circlet as well, that's really damn nice for him. Tempting us around, and he gets us around. There potentially is blink though, there we go. There is the blink together with the Shadow Strike. So the Warden is safe for now. Shredder's helping with the creep here as well. Is he losing another Ancient of 4? No, yeah. Wow, that was close. It was nice and macro by Sonik though. He was like at 10 HP or something now. Okay, Happy getting his tier 3 tech already. And it seems like he's gonna first creep level 3 now. And then maybe try to go for like a small Naga push or something. At least I was assuming that he was gonna go for an earlier push now still with the healing potion. I guess he just got it as a safety tool against a potential level 2 Shadow Strike, which actually is the case now. First Ancient Floor, actually no, second Ancient Floor for Sonik coming up together with the tier 3 tech now. And Happy is not at level 3 quite yet. He got a replenishment potion though, which is really nice to get some HP and mana back. Especially since it's not exactly that easy to heal up your heroes as undead, at least not the DK. And Sonik, he wants to go for some Acolyte harass, but can't find a good opening there. He doesn't have a staff, so he can't just blink into here, because then he would have a 10-second cooldown on the blink to get out. And Happy nicely microed those two Acolytes away, which were in range of the Shadow Strike from here, or like from here. So Warden wasn't able to really do anything there. Was trying to go for the Ghoul, but could only deal some damage to him, and that's it. And Happy now, he's gonna secure the level 3 on his DK with the green spot. Warden just trying to get some more damage than here. Invis Potion and Invul Pot, but Happy sees it, so he's somewhat prepared for the Invis Potion play, I guess. And Warden right now is too low HP and mana anyway to really do much. Actually has to be real careful, Call is not gonna kill her. 7 HP left. But there's a dust. Can he get in range to use the dust? He has another coil. But there's the Invul Pot still as well to dodge the coil, so no, the Warden will be able to heal up in time. And she's quite fine now. He hit the dust though, forcing the Warden out of the Invis Potion again because she just wants to go for the DK with the Shadow Strike. Now it's actually the other way around. Now the Warden is the one that's chasing. There was still the healing potion though, so he's got to go there. And Sonik, he lost his Ancient of 4 to the expansion creep. It's really not that nice. And he still needs 15 more mana for another Shadow Strike, so he's not going to be able to pick the DK off. Lich is already busy creeping as well here, with the first statue being on the field as well. And tier 3 is ready too, so he can also get to the orb now. Warden has to make sure that she doesn't chase too much into the slow shot of the Black Citadel, and she doesn't do that, so that's good for her. Tier 3 is finished for Sonik as well there, so Bear Adept is coming in as well as some bear protection. But still, preferably, he would like to have a higher level hero already. But before his early game went, that sadly is not the case for Sonik. So far, I would say it's still somewhat equal though, but a bit in favor of Happy in this game. And he also has an easy time creeping now with all of those ghouls and double statue, as well as the Orb of Corruption. Ghoul Frenzy kicking in as well, that makes creeping a lot easier too. And that Lich already getting closer and closer to level 3, or at least starting his path to level 3. Pendant of Energy for the DK, that's really damn good now as well. Happy just getting really good items. So far his items are really just perfect, basically. And the first game he also had really good items, so it's really nice for him. And Sonik now, he's just creeping with his army here. No more Ancient of 4 to accompany that army, because he sadly had to drop dead at the expansion camp here. But Sonik can still creep quite well with those Master Bearers, with the rejuvenation and a lot of damage output from those strength creeps here. While trying to buy some time with his Warden, trying to maybe steal some items or some creeps. Doesn't really want to commit into this now. It seems like he's gonna get another Invis Potion maybe. Or no, he's just gonna creep this out with his Warden as well. Maybe then get some items and try to go for a kind of push or like a creep check. And, well, he's playing Warden, so there's always the potential for Acolyte harass with Blink and either Shadow Strike or Fan of Knives. He just went for a Tome of Retraining though, so he's most likely skilling into Shadow Strike now. He's playing against a lot of ghouls anyway, so not Shadow Strike, Fan of Knives I mean. So he probably has Fan of Knives Blink now. If he's greedy, it would be Shadow Strike Blink, but no, it's Fan of Knives Blink. And the fight is starting already. There's only one more Fan of Knives, but there's still the Moonwells nearby. Actually, they're empty, but, well, there's still the shop for mana potions. Anyway, so far, this seems to be working out nicely for Happy, but if he doesn't have a heal scroll, and he does not have a heal scroll, his ghouls are gonna start falling all over the place. And you can hear it already, ghouls are dying all over the place at this point. Destroyer has to be careful as well. And so far it's 36 supply against 46 in favor of Sonik. And this is actually looking pretty good for Sonik so far. He just lost his last bear though. So he only has the Strides and Mercenaries left, which are rather easy to pick off for the Nile of Heroes here, especially if there's no Shadow Strike. Level 5 Warden though, so there's a level 3 Fan of Knives, but no mana for that right now. And even though Sonik might have more supply and the fight was looking good for him so far, he won't really be able to keep it up for much longer right now, because the heroes just have too much damage output. He keeps going for the DK though, forces the Invul Potion here. So that's nice for him, and nicely Micro Strides away as well. Problem is he actually just needs some healing, and the Moonwells are not good enough for that right now. Unless the Strides are full on mana, which is not the case for most of them. And Happy now just pulling out of this fight. He got a Dark Ranger for the Silence on that Warden. And Destroyer actually still hunting some units here. Not able to pick up the Druid though, because of the magic immunity. Not sure if it's a good choice for... oh well, for Happy to chase this right now, but for some reason Sonik turned around here. So he actually lost the Druid. And Happy just going back into some more creeping. And there we go. Now it's starting. There's the laming from the Warden on the Acolytes. Happy was prepared for this though with the Subland, so he's able to load up at least the 4 remaining Acolytes to save them. Problem is that the Warden is not going to go anywhere anytime soon. And those Acolytes are also not going to heal up anytime soon. So, I mean, his Acolytes are safe, but he doesn't mine any gold, so that's kind of a problem for him. And he's already almost 500 gold behind compared to Sonik. And Sonik is doing what a Warden does basically, expanding while just heavily harassing here, while still being able to creep some spots if he really wants to. It doesn't have so much value right now except for getting items in gold, since his Warden is already level 5. And Happy, he's just chilling here, he's getting some more creeping and getting some more hero levels. Get some Mana Stone, which is actually quite a nice item for him. Double Ring of Protection is what he got earlier, that's really not that great for him. But I guess it's at least something. And Sonik now realizing that Happy seems to be playing a bit of a longer game, that he can actually buy a lot of time with his Warden here. And also with the expansion, he's actually applying some pressure for Happy to push quite soon, but that doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. So Sonik is like, you know what, I have an idle army, can't really do much with it, let's just get a second hero and creep it up as well. And he can actually creep that one up quite fast with the army that he has here. Gained level 3 Panda would be really nice. And Sonik, he just keeps Happy from mining all the time. 2 more Acolytes died now as well, and there's still 1 more Fan of Knives, soon to be 2. So this is not gonna be stopping anytime soon. And Happy's just ignoring and trying to get those hero levels, and it seems like Happy is gonna go for a kind of ED style where he's basically gonna try his best with just trying to win the game with his heroes only, sort of. And not relying on units so much. But if Sonik actually gets that expansion up and running properly, and if it runs for a long enough time, then even those strong heroes will not be able to cut it, especially since there's still a level 5 Warden and a level 2.5 Panda as well that will reach level 3 quite soon. Unless, of course, Happy is gonna go for a push now, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. He got the Red Rake Egg, really not the best item to get at that spot, but it's also not that bad. I guess at least he has some more units. to fight with. I'm not sure if it can actually get dispelled. I think it can get dispelled. So maybe that's not too useful at all. Let's see what he can make out of it. Expansion didn't pay off yet, so Sonic is not in the best fighting position right now. But considering that Happy lost like how much gold? 1.5k gold. It doesn't matter so much that Sonic's expansion didn't really pay off yet, because Happy still has a lot less production in general. 2 more Abominations coming in, though he's just going Abomination heavy with the backline damage of his heroes. And Lich is getting another Invul Potion as well. The Lich is quite strong, especially has a lot of mana. There's no mana burn, so heroes can do quite a lot. And the Illusion staff could actually do quite something here as well. Panda not level 3 yet. He got a Potion of Restoration, which is really valuable here. As long as Sonic takes good care of his heroes, I think he should be fine here. But still, Happy has a strong army, he has really strong heroes, but the Abominations are just falling so easily to the Fan of Knife and Wrath of Fire spells all of the units from Sonic. 1-0 upgrades for Sonic, no upgrades for Happy here. And so far, this is just looking really good for Happy. 64 against 46 supply for him. And the Lich actually is in trouble as well. Has to be careful here. Panda will probably die here. Never mind. Warden blinks in to transfer the Invul Potion, so the Panda survives for now. Dark Ranger survives with the Invul Potion. Last second TP as well. So Happy still saving all of his heroes and 1 statue. But it's 38 supply against 65. And that expansion of Sonic is running now. This is looking really damn good for Sonic, and this could be the kind of comeback game that he needed. His early game started out really badly, with losing his Ancient of War for nothing basically at the Mercamp here at the start. And that is actually still not grabbed. But now it's actually looking really damn good for Sonic. He fought himself back into this game. And he doesn't look like he wants to lose this anytime soon. 3 Hippogriffs as well against the Destroyer. Since there's no web, there's basically nothing to contest those Hippogriffs. 1 more statue now coming in as well for Happy. But even though he might have nice items, unfortunately it might not be good enough in the end. Still 1.5k gold behind on his main gold mine, and Sonic already mined 1.2k gold from his expansion as well. So he's just gonna get a lot of army. A lot of items as well. Actually, Warden going in here without any Invul Potion, Invis Potion or anything. And Happy already is ready for this. 1 Acolyte is still dead straight away though. But he's ready for it with the Dark Ranger for the Silence and the Statue to heal up the Acolytes again. Problem is, Dark Ranger is actually out of mana for Silence, so doesn't really do much for him. But DK and Lich are here now as well, so he will be able to pressure the Warden out of here. She can actually just step out there, doesn't even have to use the TP. So she's good to go. Moonwell Juice is basically completely empty, but well, that's what Elf has bears for. And he can also use the Moonstone if he really wants to. Panda's level 3.7 or 3.8 now already as well. Ring of Regeneration, not exactly the best item at the later stages of this game here, but it's also still not too bad. Especially against the Disease Cloud of the Abominations. Now, this is looking really bad for Happy, and he doesn't have a good chance in this game anymore. But there is still some potential for him to come back into the game. He's getting close to level 5 DK, getting close to the level 5 Lich as well. And if he gets double level 5 there, he has some really strong nuke potential. Oh no, the Hippogriffs here. Those Acolytes are dead. Oh, goodbye. Damn, Happy is losing so much economy. It's almost not even worth it anymore to rebuild the Acolytes to get gold. It's crazy. But Sonic is just banking gold all day long now. Not able to catch up with the Warden to get another coil onto her after the anti-magic potion runs out. So anyway, Happy maybe still has some nice comeback potential here by just getting like a Warden kill, then like a Panda killing some bears with all of his spells here, with his high level heroes. But against that big of an army, it's unlikely that this is still gonna work. Sonik is just so far ahead looking at economy. He has 2 0 upgrades, getting the 2-1 and the 3-1 is in production already as well. There we go, there's a level 5 Fletch. Potion of Divinity is nice for a 25 seconds invul. And he has a lot of invul potions in fact, but still he has to do so much with his heroes. He needs to get a good hero kill onto the board, or at least a panda. I think as long as Sonik pays good care, pays good attention to his heroes, and doesn't let them die, I think that he basically can't lose the game. He's getting so many upgrades now, he's ready for the fight. He's so far ahead looking at gold. He's 2.4k gold ahead with his main gold mine. And he still mined 3k gold at his expansion as well. Now the fight's breaking out. One nice fan of knives to start things off. Another roar to just keep it up on everything. And the slow from the Nova is quite a lot here, but the thing is, Happy can kite him, yes, but that's pretty pointless for him because Happy has to fight into Sonik to be able to somehow do something about the expansion. The pressure is on Happy, not on Sonik. Especially with Sonik being able to move his Tree of Eternity now to down here. Another Nova under Hippogriffs to just deal some more damage to them, but there's so many bursts of rejuvenation that actually is not a good trade for Happy. And now this is just looking so good for Sonik. Warden really close to level 6 as well for the Avatar of Vengeance, or maybe even the level 3 Blink. Level 3 Blink would definitely be a good possibility here as well to just have an easier time keeping the Warden alive, dodging coils and that sort of stuff. But now Sonik is like, I've had enough of this, I'll just A move. And it's working out really well for him. Lich is already out of mana at this point. DK still has quite something, but this is really just too much for Happy to handle. He has 1k gold, he's banking some gold there, but it's probably not going to be enough. Actually, never mind, Warden still dies thanks to the silence and Sonik not TPing. That's the kind of thing that I meant, that Happy still has some comeback potential into this if he gets some nice zero kills, and this just now definitely shouldn't have happened. Sonik was just too greedy with the TP, I guess. Or just some sloppy play here. But still, he has so many resources, he can easily get the Warden back. At the tavern, Panda has to be careful though, he still has animal pots, so he should be okay. There's a meat wagon for Happy as well, and Happy is actually getting a lot of army now. He's getting a lot of abominations and meat wagons, and even though Happy was so far behind economy-wise all the time, the triple hero composition is actually working out quite nicely for him. And Sonik losing his Warden in such a sloppy way, it's really a big deal at this point. He's not even going for the Town Revive, actually, he's just waiting for the Altar Revive. But in the meantime, Happy Seers are getting some decent trades here, although they still can't really kill anything, which makes this not so nice for Happy. There we go, he got the first bear though, with the staff being on cooldown. Also keeping the bears quite low in mana, but still, Sonik is on 2 gold mines right now, while Happy's main gold mine is going to run out quite soon. But so far, Happy was still able to stay in this game quite well, with only his 3 heroes and barely any army. And now he actually has a lot of army, like a pretty scary army in fact. He has a lot of blocker line, he has the triple meat wagon, which will be able to provide a lot of damage output onto those dryads. If he gets proper positioning, they can also get easily killed by the Breath of Fire, of course. So at this point, honestly I would say that the game is pretty much equal again. Still in favor of Sonik probably, because he already has 3 upgrades, getting 3 right now. There's no upgrades for Happy. But the hero levels for Happy are just so strong. He still has a lot of invul potion stuff as well. Mana potion for the DK too. And Dark Ritual for the Lich as well, so he still has quite a mana there if he Dark Rituals in Abomination. And with those meat wagons now the pressure is actually on Sonik, because he has to, if he doesn't fight into this, he's just gonna easily lose that Moonwell, he's gonna be supply blocked because of it, and especially is easily gonna lose that Tree of Life. Warden, still not level 6, will easily get it though with the 1 ghoul kill. Not quite actually, still missing 2 experience points. Now she's going into the back line, using Fan of Knives, getting rid of the meat wagon hero slowly but surely with 1 auto attack after another. And those meat wagons are dealing a lot of damage, but there's also the bear blocker line for Sonik, and with his strong upgrades here, Warden has to be really careful this time out. There's the reach, but actually dies again! Not TPing in time. Sonik wants to stay in this fight. Gets his Warden killed again. Panda has to be careful. He still has an Animal Potion. But still, this is looking good for Sonik nonetheless. His expansion survived. He's still on 2 gold mines. He can easily get his Warden back at the Terran right now. Instead, he's even going for the Altar Revive. He's like, oh, there's no pressure on me. I'll just go for Altar Revive and just get more bears instead. And he's just chilling here. He has the Avatar of Mention, so it's basically still his Warden being alive. I mean, it's basically like another hero. And level 5 Panda is on the field as well. So Sonik really, even though Happy had a strong army, those 3 free upgrades were just too much. And Sonik still heavily dominating this. I wanted to believe that Happy was actually in a better position than he was, but, well, never mind, he's not. And now 2 gold mines against no income at all. Well, he still gets some more gold from selling cigarettes, but it's not gonna be good enough anymore at this point, I think. It's just too much income from Sonik. Still 700 gold, he's not even using it. Now actually getting some more dryads. So he is using it. It's like he can't even get rid of all of his gold. It's some legit Nilov problems here. He also has more than enough lumber and Happy trying to pick off the Tree of Eternity now, but that's not gonna work out. And he's also running quite low on mana at this point. He still has some nice invul potions, but at this point, with the Warden almost being back again as well, even without the Warden, Happy has like no chance anymore. But especially against the Warden as well, there's like no way anymore at this point. Happy would seriously need like another really good Warden kill and a Panda kill as well. And I don't really see that happening, to be honest. He's getting nice trades so far though, with getting like a Dryad and a Bear, but now his Lich is actually in trouble. Might have to pull the Invul Potion. Nope, there's a call to save him. Panda has to be careful. It's only a 7-second Invul Potion. There's still a coil. No Nova though, but there's a Warden coming in. I'm not sure why Sonik didn't just buy like a staff or a magic potion or something. But, well, he just wanted to get into a fight with the Warden straight away. Going for the Lich. That one really has to be careful at this point. Pulling the Invul Potion, but there's still so much Breath of Fire. This time, Sonik actually not being too greedy. This time he swaps the TP to the Panda to be able to save him. Not gonna lose another hero here. Then again, he actually double-clicked TP, so he TP'd right to his expansion here. But with the retreat, that's enough. Lich is dead, and that is definitely GG at this point. There we go. Sonik manages to equalize the series to a 1-1 after having quite a crappy early game. But just playing it really nicely to come back into it.